I've been with Farm Bureau for about 16 years as the agent here and just love it. Love working with the people here and love, being here in Teton Valley. My family and I, we'd lived down in Logan, Utah for about 10 years. And I noticed whenever I'd go to my kids' activities, I would always run a little bit late because I had a different kind of corporate job. My dad is an insurance agent with Farm Bureau, and he told me that the agent here in Teton County was going to retire. And so I just told him I was interested in that. I mean, I really liked what I was doing before, but I was traveling a lot. So that's why we decided to make the change, and super glad that we did. It's been super good for our family, and just Farm Bureau is a great place to work and a great place to be. Well, I grew up on a dairy farm out between Rigby and Ryrie, and so I really love the small community. I really love the lifestyle of farming, and so we just love Teton Valley and the community. We love the farming community, and the best part is, even though I'm not farming, I get to rub shoulders with those people that are, and try to provide a really good service for them, and then just kind of learn about what they're doing. And so it keeps me connected a little bit to the farming side of things. When I decided to approach this job, I sat down with my dad, and the very first thing my dad said was he took me through the Federation and how important the Federation is to Farm Bureau before he ever took me through a declaration page or an insurance policy or explained the insurance side to me. So from when I very first started, my dad just prompted me to always try to keep a good relationship with Federation and work together, because I really feel that we have the same goals, which is helping farmers and all the families in Idaho, be successful. And so since I have the same goals as the Federation, it totally makes sense for us to partner with the Federation. And so I try to go to their meetings. If I can't make it, I send a team member. We all know successful people. One of the things that all these people have in common is they all volunteer or they all give back to their community. And they really can't explain why that helps their business, but they know that when they do that, it comes back to them tenfold. And so that's another reason why I want to partner with the Federation. I want to volunteer about my time as well to help the community, just because, one, it helps the farmers, helps the families of Idaho, but then it also always comes back to you. You always get more out of volunteering than you put into it. It always comes back to you just in wonderful ways. So that's just another thing about the Federation. I appreciate the Federation is they're just regular people putting their time in, just trying to make this a better place and a better community.
I grew up in Grangeville, small farming and ranching town, timber town, and after college I moved back and I went to work with my dad. We had a sporting goods store down there. I always felt that if I was going to be in sales, I needed to be in a little bit bigger market than just Grangeville. And so that's how I settled on Kootenai County. I sought out the job of being an insurance agent because I thought it would be a great way to build long-term relationships in a larger market. And so I interviewed with State Farm and Allstate, and then I met Wayne Humphreys in Coeur d'Alene here, and it was just a different feeling, a whole different feeling. It didn't feel real corporate. It felt more like family, and I called some other friends who were agents for Farm Bureau, and it just helped solidify the feeling that Farm Bureau was the right decision for me. It's really a cherry on top when you get to drive up and down these roads in northern Idaho and see the contrast of the farm fields and the cattle out in the fields and the timber. It's a pretty part of the state, and I'm lucky to be here. Maybe it goes back a little bit to my roots in Grangeville. It's a small town, and farmers and ranchers and loggers in that community, and even when I was working with them in the sporting goods store, it's just grassroots people, plain old regular Idaho folk, and when I go to Federation meetings, that's the type of people I run into there, and those are the type of people that I like to hang with.